Good morning to you all, and welcome to the Total Waffle show, which takes you through Mordor. I'll tell you, I'm in pretty good mood today. Me, little Captain Total Waffle, coming to you from Copenhagen. Had a lovely time yesterday, and we're gonna have a lovely time today. I'll tell you more about it all. So, where do we start? Well, one key priority is that Faramir, not really heir to the realm, but certainly aspirational in that department. We'll see if he decides to take things into his own hands. But for now, what he will need to do is get himself set up in a castle down here. I'm thinking a place like Istala, which sort of sits around here, will be a nice little space for him. Eventually, he's got the quality of troops that will allow him to do so, so that's a goal toward which we shall work. Then, of course, we have some assailants at Middlesbrough. It's a fine time. It'll be okay. They might attack us on the end turn. If they do, we have some reinforcements. If they don't, we get more, and then we bash them. That's the plan. And we might even bring along these guys to bash them even more. But otherwise they'll just stay in keep the fort under siege, as it were. Okay, so how are we doing against Isengard? Well, actually we're doing okay. They are attacking us, as they do, and we will see them off, as we do. Now, this is interesting. We've got Captain Mozu over here, and he is in a fighting mood, despite the fact that we have twice the troops. Do they have excellent troops? Not really. Berserkers are good. Vanguard are okay. So, you know, they're not defenseless, but they will be overpowered quite quickly. So we're going to start off the episode by doing exactly that.
The troops are assembled. Prepare for...
So here we stand to fight. So we're going to have a walk of our own. Now, the reason for my cry of joy there earlier on is simply that yesterday I had a little show, a lovely little show with a lovely little band that you don't have much chance to know. But it's called Skavank. It's a Danish band that I'm part of, and we played a show, and it was a horrible venue, to be honest. It was just basically this bar, and the PA system was not equipped to deal with what we were dishing out. You know, their monitors just, the monitor that they gave us, which, you know, for us to hear what we were doing, well, it just died on me. So, you know, not exactly A-grade material from their side of things. But the thing is, we had a decent crowd of people who were happy to be there and happy to be in our graces. They took our music to heart. It was great. It was lovely. And also we just had a good time playing. So we were doing our thing. You know, despite sickness and whatever else might, you know, we had a sick bass player. In fact, so many circumstances going against us that evening. But we managed to make a lovely little show. It went really well. People were very happy. You know, then once in a while, you know, as a musician, or, you know, as a person in general, you'll just meet someone where you think, this person is going to get rather important in my life, perhaps. You know, if everything goes well, if the stars align, and nobody signs anybody's death warrants, then, well, you know, that chance meeting could be really meaningful. And such a meaningful chance meeting is what potentially took place last night. So, I mean, there were plenty of people who came up to me and said, "Yay, great guitar playing, thank you, woohoo!" But then one of those people apparently knows people, and in the music business, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So, basically, I now have a second-degree contact with... for the kind of person who basically manages tours for all sorts of Danish artists, and that just you know, he was a very interesting guy to talk to. His friend, that is, you know, not the person himself, because he wasn't there, but one of his closest friends for decades was, and he just came up to me on his own volition and said, well, you know, this guy, he's looking for people. He just is. Because good musicians that are consistently good at what they do and just do what they do without fuss or trouble, and short supply, you know. It's not that you don't have enough people out there in the world who know how to play the guitar, but it's also knowing how to play the guitar, showing up on time, being a reliable just like business partner who can dance and swim with the tide whenever you need, you know, whenever there's trouble, basically. And when doing the kind of stuff that he does, you know, basically putting together the bands for various tours, then you need to not just have one person who knows how to do what you want them to do. You need to have three, because you need redundancy, and you need redundancy for the redundancy. And then, you know, let's imagine that you have a band like the Danish one called Kellermensch. It's a band from Esbjerg, my hometown, actually. Yeah, they have 3 guitar players. Right? 3 guitar players. So if for one reason, maybe a family-related thing or something, one of them can't go, well, then you need someone. But you need to be able to call upon 3 or 4 different people, because you need a guarantee to make sure that the dates can be honored and the band can stand on stage wherever they're needed to stand on stage. And if one of the original members doesn't happen to be there that day, that's okay. Stand-ins are often required, but then let's say that there are 2 of those guitar players who don't manage to show up. Well, then suddenly, you know, you've got double the trouble. Then you need to expand that by 4. Then you're looking for potentially 8 guitar players in order to make sure that you can consistently fill that slot for an entire tour. So, you know, it's so if that person needs to know 8 to 10 different guitar players, and he only knows 7 who could feasibly do the job, well, then maybe I could be number 8. You know, that's the basic principle. And that would be a pretty massive deal to me, personally and professionally. So, with white tea in hand, we can celebrate victory in many, many regards. Now, of course, I do not know for sure that anything particular will come from this, but the guy didn't basically cajole a conversation into me making a pitch for myself as a guitar player based on artists in my heart and my soul, and modern artists with whom I could see myself working. So, and he also just asked about, you know, what kind of gear do I use? You know, can I cover a wide array of sounds? You know, if he puts me with a pop artist or a hard rock artist, you know, can I hold my own in either arena? All these things. So, yeah. All I can say is, today turned out to be a lovely day. And now it's Sunday. Time I'm recording this. I mean, of course, it'll come out tomorrow, and then it's Monday. But anyway, I mean, basically, I've just had a good weekend, you know? Done 2 gigs, Friday and Saturday, and both went about as well as they feasibly could have. Well, I'm not going to say that the Friday gig was any particular charm offensive on the part of the people we were playing for. Well, okay, 10 of them maybe, but, you know, it was a hall of 1,000 people. But basically, when you go to play pop music for 1,000 people from Eastern Jutland, and if you're from Eastern Jutland, you know what I'm talking about, who are there to look at big machines and eat sausages, well, then you shouldn't be expecting them to dance to disco music. But their kids did. So that was really nice. Yeah. So anyway, good times are being had, just so you know. Good waffle times are being had. So what are we on about after that particular battle? I don't think we have anything that really calls to our attention, unless we want to challenge Nasreddin over there, but I don't think so. I think we're going to be okay with him being where he is, and us being where we are. Yeah. So, good morning, hello, I'm happy to see you, and I don't want to see you go, so stick around, because now we go to turn 113. Harad challenges us. Oh. Okay, so let's take a look at the forces coming against us. A lot of camel riders, some serpent guard, okay. So we'll be happy with our citadel guard, that's for sure. And of course Grinier's forces are there. They will be instrumental when they arrive, but they are infantry. Okay, so on our left is where we'll find our friends, and perhaps a hill. So I think I'm going to take this battle. I think we're going to do good.
To arms, men! Form up line! We must act and halt this turn of events.
Welcome to this field. Okay, so to the left of us is where we shall find our friends. Harad come against us at Minas Bursa, and we must defend our interest in this land. But we don't have as good of a hill as I would like. Regardless of where we put ourselves, we're actually at a slight disadvantage. So maybe we should just, you know, go over here. And we'll let them descend onto the plateau. So we're gonna have our rangers over here. Gondor archers over there. We'll form a single line. Over those, and then we'll have our general on hand to run over in case of trouble. And so here we have Harad, and they're going to have to come to us, because it is their choice to face us here. That means they have to. And they do. They now run straight for us. But we'll be in position. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. They don't seem to have many archers, actually. They have the serpent archers, cavalry archers, and they are actually pretty good. There's some very fine cavalry archers. But beyond that, it's all relatively lightly armored infantry, meaning that our rangers are going to have a field day. Now, these guys can be troublesome. Trollman warriors. Yeah, okay. They are hardy troops, and they've got a bunch of them. I like Harad's roster in this game. I think it's pretty well done. I really do. It hasn't changed that much since, well, it was codified by the early generations of the mod. But I don't think it needs to. It is what it needs to be. Let's start by shooting pikes. Oh no, let's go for the blades. Then Gondor archers, they can focus on the serpent archers. Yeah, shoot my territorial guardsmen. That's an amazing use of your precious ammunition. Okay. Oh, hello, serpent guard, coming for my spearmen. Yes, come along. We shall face you. Oh, there you go. And camel riders right on top. Okay, we might need to bring a bodyguard over there. Citadel guard against camel riders, not a challenge. Not a serious one anyway. The Shari blades. They've already taken some good casualties from the rangers that have the perfect damage ratio to really do a number on them. Oh, what's this? Trollman warriors coming in. Okay. We need to take care of that. Trollman hunters. Okay, let's bring our Gondor infantry over here. Oh, Serpent Guard trying to take our initiative from us there. Okay, but we're just being flanked over here, so the Citadel Guard will be in a heap of trouble, but they have sort of finished off the Camel Riders, so yeah, it's not a disaster. We're gonna be okay. Yeah. They're trying to slug it out with us Gondorians, and they're finding it a task beyond their strength. Even when surrounded, the Citadel Guard are a formidable obstacle to these Trollmen. So, great stuff. Great stuff. Yeah, just keep shooting at the archers. Let them know that we love them. Camel Riders straight on our general, basically. But we're okay. I think, where is our guy? Where is that guy? Ah, he's over there, fighting spearmen. Okay. I think that's a situation that could be improved upon a little bit, but okay, they start running. Okay. Come on. Fight them off. Don't get stabbed repeatedly. That's a stupid thing to do. Turn around, you buffoon. Don't just get stabbed to death.
The enemy are badly blown.
Ugh.
They have lost half their men.
Well, at least there was a Harad soldier to cushion the blow there, but very interesting. I think we need to bring reinforcements. We are wearing them down, but I don't want to see our general die for the privilege. I suppose he's unlikely to, but if the Serpent Guard decide to charge him now, he will die. I guarantee you that. Okay, they charge us spearmen instead. That's okay. We can live with that. Gondor infantry, continue into the Serpent Guard. You no. Serpent Guard. Thank you. Here come the 7 archers. Ah. Alright. Let's charge them instead. See if we can get anything done there. So we'll unleash both volleys and spears upon them. Ha 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 ha! The lovely large hitboxes that horses have means that these people won't sit there for long. We'll just keep shooting at them. Serpent archers for the taking. Spearmen. Take him on. Yes, very good. Our guardsmen have suffered some casualties, but that's okay. We can live with that. Nope. Countercharge. That's our best hope of our good guy surviving. But he's taking them down. He's taking it in his stride. And the Camel Riders will fly. Oh! Hello, General, enemy mine.
The enemy general
And
abandons his men.
I didn't quite catch him, but he's going away. And that's what we want, to be honest. If we can just drive them off, that's okay. Mission statement: make the enemy
Behold how our
regret fighting
cowardly
us.
foe
I think
runs.
we've done that.
It's time to press the attack.
Excellent. Yeah, shoot these warband a little bit, and then we'll call it a day.
This is a clear victory.
Yay! Territorial Guardsmen. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. 14. They were going up against pikes. It's not a fair fight for them. But they took the casualties very well. Sending Rangers doing decently with the numbers they had. Citadel Guard. Good job, guys. Very good job. Gondor Infantry, Spearmen. All good, all good. And the Captain's Bodyguard. Also a very decent performance here. So, we can be happy. So, Arad. You take the ransom.
The day is ours.
I take the money. Ah, our dear Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain, come to Inlet Carden and let me carve you a new one. A new face, that is. Merchants Guild, always welcome. A little income boost for trade in the West. Easterlings of Rune, strongest army. We gotta take those down a peg. Come on, we can't let that. That's basically an idle threat. No. What are we gonna do here? You know what? Let's get some. We have plenty of archers actually. No archers. We don't need those, and we're gonna get a town even. So ooh, nice. Okay, let's get a ballistic crew and some additional militia, perhaps? Yeah, why not? Yeah. Militia are decent against the militia tier of our foes. Well, speaking of taking Rune down a peg, that's exactly what Kuroyon is going to be doing. And gladly shall he go. Training of Citadel Guard and Gondor Cavalry at the Grave of Giggles. Excellent. That's pretty good. If we could have another cavalry unit, I would. So, yeah. And off we go. Rune, you are mine. Minas Tirith. Nice place. Nice places, building nice things. Oh yeah, plenty of construction projects, as one would expect. Saraland, you know. What can we do here? Trade is pretty big here, so let's build a market next time we have the opportunity. It'll be relatively affordable, relatively quick, and then we'll get some great roads after that, which become the real income boost. Yeah, good. An army barracks in West Nasgiliath? Yes, don't say that twice. I'm happy. I'm happy to see it. Dorthang, yeah. Yeah, Dorthang, you're just doing your thing, as it were, under the stewardship of Pelilas. Let's see how Morgast are feeling at the moment. Is Dorlin the Defender able to depart? Yeah. Yeah, seems so. Maybe not with all of his army, but a lot of it, probably. Okay. So we're going to need the catapult. We're going to take the Guardians. Going to take a bunch of basic troops. We're going to leave behind the pikes, I feel. Ooh, that was perhaps too many. One too many. Okay. Okay, if that can sort of satiate them a bit, then we can see if we can bring along the cavalry next turn, and I'll be okay. good. So to Nord you go, and hello there. Okay, Captain Haldir, please bring in some ballistas. You guys go to Modagust, and yeah, that'll be good. That'll be lovely. Then we march for Nord. And meanwhile, Raval is heading to Denethor. Able to retrain insufficient funds. Okay, well, that's good news, I guess.
Captain of Gondor.
I think ideally we would have
Ready your weapons.
a bit more of a
Captain of Gondor.
catapult focus with this army. So why don't we pick, we take these two.
Captain of Gondor.
What don't we need? We don't need this cavalry militia, and let's say we don't need the Lebeda Marines either.
By your command. Joining forces.
Kada-boom, bada-boom.
Your will. Archmen.
This army will continue over and meet up with Denethor. And eventually he'll be able to leave too. Maybe not just yet, but next turn. There's potential. There's potential.
Captain of Gondor.
There's potential. There's potential. We can probably leave behind the garrison. And any troops available for retraining? Well, that's a good bit of news as far as I'm concerned. We'll have an army for Denethor, so that 2 armies can march from Denethor. Lovely.
Awaiting your command. Orders.
And now the interesting bit.
The blood of Numenor.
Because we have Eldikar over here, and of course he's been challenged a bit of late. He went up against some Isengard forces that he didn't really have the means to beat, but now Halvan comes in. Ta-ta-ta-ta! They're going to besiege Breaknas, and then Eldikar is going to be joining them.
Awaiting your command.
The army will basically be these people. These guys are not needed. They go to Kras.
Ready your weapons.
And we'll certainly be happy to have these Penethgelen cavalry along as well.
Joining forces, my lord.
All in all, that looks like a very decent army. I'm gonna take it. These guys go to Gund, where some retraining can happen. In due course.
Your will, my lord. As you wish. By your command. Yes.
Actually, we need to send this cavalry over to Kalas, so stop over in a fort and be affordable. Fortable. We also have a fort over here by Mithrast. And we'll put some troops in that.
Your name, my lord. We have conquered, my lord. By your command.
Anything we can do to just bring down our deficit a little bit.
As you wish.
More folks and more forts. Can Brethil do cavalry? No. Tarnast can do cavalry. Van Wieland. No cavalry. You know what? We can send these guys into this fort over here. And then we'll send a bigger detachment of troops into this fort over here.
As you wish.
So much recruitment that we could do if we only had the cash. We're getting there, we're getting there. Once all these armies that we're building manage to march upon an actual enemy force and take a town or two, then the end result is more money in the coffers for Gondor. Oh, and there comes another captain of Harad. Of Harad. Harad Dream.
Engaging the enemy fleet. We are victorious. Ships ready.
Goodbye and good riddance to these Haradrim fleets. Oh, there's another one over here.
Ships ready. And the grapples and prepared are board.
And off they go. More command, line of sight, hooray. Okay. What does Dol Amroth have at the moment? Dol Amroth has troops that need to go somewhere. Again, this management stuff, you just gotta force through some decisions. So let's take all the cavalry militia and these Lamberton clansmen and these Black Reveal archers. We're going to plop them into a fort. That saves 1,000 per turn. And 1,000 per turn certainly is not nothing. Our rivals in Rune don't want to talk, and that means that we are going to make them talk. Hulkfoot is under siege, but it's under good leadership too, and these guys won't crack the gates for sure, so let's just be happy. We'll be very happy. Let's have a look at Oglur's army. Ah yes, this is the army that gave us a bit of trouble earlier. So Eldikar might be carrying some elder scars from that particular battle, but there's nothing we can do about those, except to give him victories aplenty in future. Hopefully that'll boost his confidence a bit. And now we're so poor we can't even afford a watchtower. So I think we're just gonna call an end to this turn, and we're gonna defend a place or two. Okay, turn 114. They come for elk food. So here we are. Large army of orcs, large army of Gondor, clashing on the walls of Minas Tirith. They have plentiful numbers, but I don't think I'm too impressed by the kind of troops that they bring to bear. Our general will sit here with his friend. They'll take care of these raiders together. We'll put pikes at the gate. Seems like a sensible thing to do. If the game will let us do it. And some cell swords over there. Very nice. Then we have 3 units of these. Bring them over there. And some cavalry. And they don't really have cavalry, so we can ride around with impunity, imposing our will upon the foe. We could even ride out from the early onset. There we go. Bring our militia. Yep. Excellent. So, out we go. The first to reach the wall will be these Baneguard. Probably also be the most competent of the bunch to reach the wall. We don't want to interrupt the enemy while making the mistake of putting raiders against our general's bodyguard. That's okay. Now cavalry should just slip right out. Oh, there's some Reavers. And the Reavers is the general's unit of the foe we face. I think I know what to do. I'm gonna send in for a flanking strike. And that will crater the morale of the enemy. Right as they need it most. Shoot the Reavers. Thank you. There goes the general. Very nice. Yeah, let's also charge them in the back. I mean, why not? Why not do that? There's no reason not to.
The enemy siege tower has reached our walls.
Right, okay. Oh, hello! They abandoned their siege tower. Aww. Okay, these archers need to do something else with their lives, like shooting the Reavers. Or berserkers. You can shoot the berserkers. Ram. Having some trouble, it seems.
Curses. The enemy are battering down our
Okay,
gates.
step back on the tower. Okay, yeah. 100 raiders now on the wall. Soon there will be none at all. They have decent morale, the raiders. You gotta give them that. Even with their general gone, a combined charge that kills 100 plus of them doesn't take down their morale completely. You know, that's praiseworthy. Oh no, Melion. He died. Probably to an arrow from the tower. That's the problem with putting generals on walls when you're defending your settlements, is that any unit is prone to the towers.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
Siege tower. Okay, that'll break soon.
Militia! The glory of Gondor!
Spearguard may deploy completely. This siege tower is about to die though, so let's have a little look at that.
siege tower is
Kaboom!
utterly destroyed.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. And then we mash onto them and they flee. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Most beautiful. Are they sending anyone to meet our cavalry? No. So at this point, we're just going to wait for them to be shaken slightly, and then we're going to mash our cavalry into them, and that'll see them run away. Until then, we'll have a bit of fun with their raiders. So, Medion,
The enemy's
yeah,
siege
that's
tower
this
is
guy.
naught but kindling now. The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
We'll just have to mash a bunch of folks into them. So that's what we'll do. We're piling on the pressure, everybody. And when pressure comes from all sides, an orc mind will reveal itself no different to a human in the respect that it will cave under the pressure. They're not going to like being surrounded. I mean, the berserkers might like it, I guess. They're sort of masochistic in many ways. Yeah, they just take it. They just go, yeah, give me more. More pain, more pain. We're sort of trapping them, which means that they will try to fight to the death rather than flee. But even when they're fighting to the death, you know, that's really demoralized fighting. It's like the lowest effort, it's the lowest combat effectiveness that you could have a unit perform. So, more often than not, you tend to be quite okay with letting the enemy fight to the death. It's just a really quick way to get through them. Whether you capture them? I don't know, actually. I guess fighting to the death implies that they won't be captured. But the game engine occasionally seems to differ, so we'll see. But anyway, that was that.
The enemy are utterly
Smike
vanquished.
rammed.
This is a great victory, worthy of only
Let's
the
see,
mightiest
cavalry.
of
Yeah,
generals.
okay. Decent numbers for both captured and killed. So I'm going to imagine that actually that the people fighting to the death actually do fight to the death, and that the people who were routing straight into the arms, and exactly which way they go, fighting to the death or routing, you know, in a situation like that, it can really go either way. And we saw it go both ways with the various troops. So we got a little bit of both. I'm leaning to fighting to the death actually meaning that they die. And we're barely through executing our prisoners before the right hand strikes again.
Show yourselves!
Their talent for pattern recognition is pretty humongous, but of course they use their great talent to repeat their patterns. They haven't gotten as far as to breaking them, so here we are with bad habits being made only worse by their incessant repetition. And this time we have fewer buildings being built, it seems. So we can actually make some decent infrastructure investments that maybe not quite as many as we would ideally like. But now Dantalad is a large town. Mordor attacks it. Good luck with that. Now we've got walls that matter. Anulond. Well, basically we just want this place to trade. Trade, and trade some more. I mean, marginal benefits, but even marginal benefits do have a place. Long Gallon, building, Tarnist. Oh, Citadel Guard, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Heroes of Building, Dolamroth. Ooh, you need a Nomnorian Armourer. Delacor's school shall become maybe a public fountain. Fine, why not? It's gonna increase people's happiness. I bet. We can retrain the cavalry, they can keep up on the following turn.
Awaiting your command.
Yeah, Melian dies in outfit. That's a pity. That's the greatest blow of this episode so far. So I suppose we're okay. A no-name general basically dies. It's a pity, but we can live with that little bit of pity. Karas seems to be in need of defenders now.
Yes, have a taste of my blade.
We do have a militia garrison, which will be very useful.
My lord. Yes, my lord.
And another spy dies. You'd almost think that trying to sneak into an orc encampment as a human being is a pretty gnarly thing to try.
Maintain order.
Now the question is, do we have enough forces in the area to pull together a little army? I think we do. Arador or Arazuil? Same age. I think I'm going to go with the one with greater troop morale.
Your command. Let us set up camp here.
Better auxiliaries
By your
tend
command.
to predict better success. And we can get a few units from Fanwilond and from these forts. Yeah. Things are good. Things are good. Get some Sonic Axemen going. We want them. We want him bad. And we want Western Skiliath to grow. Which it shall soon do. An explosion of growth, to be precise. Well, I suppose that's imprecise because it's a metaphor. Are metaphors inherently imprecise? Perhaps. It's time for Denner, Thor and Araval to start marching.
Forward. Let us set up camp here.
So, the plains of Litlad.
Maintain order. Orders.
Let's see, we take
Ready your weapons.
these for sure. These for sure. Oh, that's too many. Okay. Then we'll leave behind one unit of veterans because we don't need that many veterans. There's a limit to how many veterans we could possibly use. We're gonna put in some cavalry militia. We'll take some melee infantry for sure. And we can merge one more unit of infantry, I think. I'll bring along Citadel Guard, man. Yeah. No, we're gonna merge some infantry. And we're hopefully gonna be quite okay.
As you wish. Joining forces, Maintain order.
You know what, let's put some Marines back in there. They have decent numbers, and numbers matter. Actually, we could put 2 units of them in there. And then hopefully, the public fountains will come and steady up a bunch of things. We're going to build a university too, and, you know, stuff that makes people happy.
My lord.
Then we've got a bunch of rangers here. in Gondor. We've got some troops of renown, shall we say. They can make their way toward Minas Bursa.
We'll make camp here. Protect the blood of
I'm thinking that this Lord of Lebanon is also potentially useful. So maybe Coronir wants to take a hike, you know, and Ordres can leave behind Pelegir. Maybe.
Captain of Gondor.
He's a fine administrator, seems to be. Yeah. We'll look into that.
Ready your weapons. March, men.
Turlin the Defender
Stick you.
heads down to Norn. He'll be there in a couple of turns. We don't have a spy nearby, do we? Well, we do have one in Baradur, and since our
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
since our culture there is hitting decent levels, I think we are good to go. Do we have a spy trained in Enoskiliath and Minas Tirith? Yeah. Minas Tirith, good. Off you go.
I shall continue tomorrow.
Protect the blood of
Alright.
Captain of Gondor.
Yeah, we also need Odir Denethor on the road.
Let us set up camp here.
Next turn, he'll be joined by the cavalry of Denethor. Speaking of armies,
Ready your weapons.
Caruyon is on the march.
Onward. Let us set up camp here.
The Easterlings are about to find out what happens when they attack Gondor. Gondor will attack you back.
Awaiting your command. March, men.
But the watchtower,
Let us set up camp here. Protect the blood of Numenor.
let's train some more infantry where we can.
Your will, my lord.
But Lorne is also a decent place for investment, I think. So let us... Let's see, do we have potential to grow more? No, not really. But we're growing at a decent pace. We could build a dockyard, I guess. And that would be good. So whenever we can afford it, yeah, let's build a dockyard, I guess. Maybe mines, I don't know. No, dockyard because it also enables us to grow a bit quicker. That'll be good. Wonderful thing, wonderful thing. Any naval entanglements to deal with? Oh yes. Oh yes, we do have some of those.
Engaging the enemy fleet. Victory is ours. Yes, sir. Full sails. A fine day to sail.
Hello, Mindle is here. Oh, hello.
And the grapple
What is... this RD9 Navy. That's one we actually don't have the power to beat. In this particular instance. We'll get there though. We'll get there. As for this little army, cavalry going to Dol Amroth. This training will happen eventually. And this fort, yeah, we'll send troops to Linir.
by your command.
Arasuil will put together a nice little ragtag army and strike at
Let us set up
Mirland.
camp here.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be very good. We're gonna deal little bits of blows wherever we can.
I will not waste words on you.
Let's see if Kand can make a stand against us.
For the White City.
Mordor.
Orders.
Hmm.
Let us prepare this war.
So, we've got a whole host of orcs coming at us. And we've got brand spanking new towers. Ready to greet them. What's this? Oh no, they have so few troops that they're sending archers up with ladders. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, we're not going to make the same mistake of putting Otar on the walls. I've been burned too many times like that. I mean, I'm always was tempted just to see what these Gondor archers can do in a defensive role on the walls. So, just put these guys over there. If we turn out to be in need of aid, we can always just bring Gondor militia in. I mean, why not? Very good. Yeah, that's it for troops. Let's make it happen. Yeah, there come the orc archers, and there come more orc archers. Oh my god, this is not a dignified attack. Mordor, this is insanity masquerading as aggression. Come on, you can do better than this. Even orc band would be better for dealing with the walls than... Oh, well.
Our enemy's ladders have reached our walls. It's time for butcher's work. The enemy siege tower... The enemy are battering down the gates! The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Oh, Mordor. When will you ever learn?
Blast their eyes. The enemy's ram is through
I mean,
our
this is
gates.
beyond learning, actually. This is worst battle planning that I've ever seen Mordor do. And that is not in for some... That is not exactly... the least crowded field you might think of. There's quite a lot of examples of Mordor doing silly things. But this is perhaps the silliest of them all. Goodbye, Mordor. Your orcs are completely unserviceable.
Walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them. The enemy siege tower is utterly destroyed.
Militia, head down. Oh, you guys. It simply appears that our enemy is incapable of actually beating us.
They have lost half their men.
So what are they doing here? This is the kind of attack you would only do as a skin maneuver. You know, the kind of maneuver you would do to distract from something else you're doing somewhere else. Maybe it's a vain attempt at drawing our forces. You know, it's like they imagine that Denethor would halt his march through Mordor in order to go north to Dantalad and stop these orcs, but you know, as fate would have it, our troops are just more than capable of bringing this incursion to its most fitting end. They can't stop themselves, they're just repeatedly throwing themselves at the walls. We'll just send out the defenders, why not?
behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Oh, Captain's
It's time to
bodyguard is
press
out
the
there.
attack.
Otar, this is a dangerous position, but, yeah. I trust you know what you're doing.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Gondor defenders 402. I mean, that's just, that's amazing. Anyway. But the true test to end this episode on is whether Eldekar can hold his line against Gorduf and Hradur. Ooh, they've got trolls. Okay, yeah, this gets interesting. They've got trolls, they've got Uruk-hai, they've got a decent army. So do we. We have cavalry to counter the trolls. We have more cavalry than they do. And we can make a united stand against the ones that assail us directly, and then get Radur to go down. That'll be the plan.
Don't let them any further.
Today's battle is simple. Beat one army, then beat the other. They've come down from their high hills. They run at us with crossbows. We'll shoot their trolls. And we'll bring their army to a halt. That's basically what we'll do. Hello, wargs. Trolls are doing their thing.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Yeah, okay. Trolls counter-charging our cavalry. They will take losses. They'll take damage. We'll charge them again. Shoot the reavers. It's always a decent use of arrows. Archers going down. Trolls going down. Some cavalry going down too, but that's the name of the game. Can't take out a troll without breaking a few of your troops. Four trolls remain. Actually, let's charge the crossbows now. And let's get in charge again. The reavers are not so strong. Their morale is fickle.
Only half
Oops,
the enemy
hello.
force remains.
That's not good. The pikemen have arrived. Actually, let's try to outrun them. And let's bring our archers over here. Good. Okay. So, flank one. This way. Except for you guys. Keep fighting the berserkers. Oh, frickin'. Eldekar died. Of course he did. Of course he did. Of course he goddamn did. Okay. Losing sight of him for a second and then he croaks it. Oh well. This will be a costly battle, but it is one we will win. Team 3 is basically all ready to face the foe that awaits them. Where are the enemy archers? There they are. Ah, even the berserkers are running now. Running scared. Right. Sound the charge! Strike them head on!
Ride out for Gondor. Have faith in the silver tree. Ride out for Gondor.
What's going on here? Oh, some cavalry got caught. Okay, it's a pity.
For the glory of Gondor. Riders. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
You know, we're having fun here. Why don't we grab our bit of gun and pull them where they shall be most useful? What's this? Urukai bodyguards? Well, I never. Why is all of our infantry on the verge of defeat? That should not happen. We have such a numerical advantage. But of course we won't have a numerical advantage if we flee all the time, so yeah, we need to turn the tide somehow. What a fucking flee. Knights.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Ride out for Gondor.
Smash the enemy. Sounds good to me. Ooh, these pikemen. They're on the march and they're dangerous. They've already broken some of our infantry. This is looking closer and closer, and I don't like it. Nope, that rear charge did nothing at all. Come on, guys. Go help your friends. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it creates a bit of havoc. Yeah.
Only half the enemy force
Gondor
remains.
infantry running away. Not good. Our forces charging impotently into their ranks. Not good. Routing troops creates more routing troops. Oh my god, this is actually going poorly. Eldercar, you have failed me again and paid for it with your life. They give you a decent army and you just piddle it all away. Let's see. Decent charge there. Those pikemen. Those pikemen are probably going to be the death of us.
Soldiers of Gondor, to battle! Knights of Minas Tirith. Together, knights, come! Together, knights, come! To battle! The White City will prevail!
Poke them. Poke them till they die. I'm gonna make you part of a team.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know they are tired. I'm still going to ram them down the throats of our foes until we win. It feels like it's just going to take a tiny little misstep on my part to basically secure our defeat. And I guess that is broadly accurate, so... Where's that general of theirs? They're usually pretty recognizable. Doesn't matter. He's safe. He got saved by his... by a group of 6 raiders who just came in and routed everybody. Oh, an entire field of pikemen just running away. Even when winning, our troops are just completely demoralized. It's not good. Well. Oh dear. Oh dear. Here come the pikemen. They are the harbingers of doom. Yeah. And once these two break, there's nothing left for us to do. And they will break now. Ha. Yeah. They're not going to hold against that. Oh, hello. Now these guys coming to their senses, but nothing lasts long.
Ashamed of.
Man,
A cruel
I really
twist of
thought we had it,
fate
but then no.
snatched victory from our grasp.
No, 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 no. Well. It was a hastily thrown together force. And we did put a dent in their armies, must be said. Oh well. But it seems the game will not let us rest. Now Nasreddin comes with the help of Haradrim. And Faramir must fend them off. But, you know, I think he has the capabilities for doing so. We have ballista crews, we have Ithilien rangers, we have Gondor infantry and the Fountain Guard. Defensive unit spectacular. I think we can do a lot of good things with this army, but we won't do it today. This will have to come with the next episode. Perhaps another live episode in Gondor. We shall see. But until that lovely Wednesday, when the Waffle will come to you live, then I basically bid you a wonderful time. Be kind to yourself, be good to those you love, and I will see you soon. Thank you for watching.